You're listening to a podcast from 702. 702.
Travel.
13 minutes to 2 o'clock in our travel feature today. We are traveling to Switzerland, and now we need to find out why Switzerland should be your next travel destination. If you have ever traveled to Switzerland and would like to share your experience, give us a call 011 883 0702 and the WhatsApp line 072 7021 702. We're joined now by Pascal Prinz, who is a Swiss explorer, chatting to us live from Switzerland. Pascal, I don't know if it is bonjour or guten Tag.
Well, both work very well. Greetings from Zurich, Switzerland. It's a beautiful spring here. Thank you for having me.
This is so exciting. I unfortunately only got to experience Interlaken when I was in Switzerland, which was such a beautiful time, way too short a trip. So I'm excited for our conversation so I can start to plan my next trip. So why should we be making sure we head over to Switzerland?
Well, first of all, I'm happy you had a great time in Interlaken, and I agree. It's a great idea to spend more time in Switzerland. And the reason is simply the country will at the same time relax you, but also give you a lot of energy. And it's a marvelous country. And I don't know if you've seen the recent funny video with Trevor Noah and Roger Federer. And yeah, we all hope you like it as much as we do. And I think it gives a lot of inspiration about our Alps, our trains, and of course the cows, the chocolate, and the friendly people.
Maybe we can quickly start by explaining why Switzerland is, for us as South Africans, having now 12 languages, it's not anything new. But why is it in Switzerland that it's French and German?
Yes, very good question. We actually have 4 official languages. So there is French, German, then there is also Italian, and then there is Romansh, which is another 4th Latin language. And the reason is simply because we are surrounded by other countries in Europe that have influenced us. And I think it's nice that Switzerland has managed to, live peacefully together despite having different languages. And this has worked out very well. And if our soccer team plays well, our joke is sometimes that it helps that maybe they don't always understand everything, but they do get along and they play well.
I really love that completely. So if now, as South Africans, we are really accustomed to super warm weather. So when we think Alps, we think snow, we think cold, and many people might not be trying to head in that direction. So why would you encourage them to say, listen, the snow is worth it or the cold is worth it if you travel in winter?
Yeah, we really, as you rightly say, we have 4 seasons, and winter, it's stunning. The Swiss Alps in wintertime, it looks very beautiful. And of course, you can go skiing, you can go snowboarding, but you can also take it easy and just go for a winter hike, soak up the sunshine. You can go sledding. I like cross-country skiing. Or you can go to a spa. You can relax, just looking at the scenery. So there are many things that you can do. You can be more active, or you can, take it a bit easier and just enjoy the scenery. And this you can really do all year round. So now it's spring, summer is great. And we have lakes, so you can go swimming, fall. But I can see that for you, probably winter is something very special. I grew up in the Swiss mountains, and still for me today, it's a very special emotion when you're up on the mountain and it's snowing.
I have to say, my absolute favorite memory of Switzerland was bungee jumping at the highest jump, which is in between the Alps. It was like a canopy jump, and it was absolutely beautiful because you hear people screaming while you're in the gondola at the top. And then as you get down, all you can hear is cowbells when you were right at the bottom of the mountain, bungee jumping there. And I never got an opportunity to experience it in summer. But what I love is there's so many adventure activities that Switzerland is known for.
Exactly. You're a brave woman. You're inspiring.
I was not sober. Let me just be honest. It required a lot of courage to jump.
Okay. Yes. I mean, you can go, we have all the ings. So you can go hiking, you can go paragliding, you can go, as I said, skiing, you can go bungee jumping. But we also say as a joke that you can also watch others do it. So you can take either the easy, more casual way, or you can actually get the adrenaline. And Interlaken, Zermatt, St. Moritz or Lucerne, these are all great places where you can experience that.
Oh man, that absolutely sounds so awesome. And I'm seeing a WhatsApp come through from Adam who says, I am listening from Switzerland to this conversation. Adam, you have to tell us what you love most about the place. I'm wondering, the rand to the euro, we're not doing so great. Hey, how affordable would this trip be?
Yes, I mean, this is also why it's a very good time actually for this conversation. We have a great special promotion on the trains, and I can help you to save some money. To when you come to Switzerland, we currently have a promotion on the Swiss Travel Pass, which is actually the most popular ticket when you come to Switzerland. And the reason is because it includes all trains, all buses, all boats, many mountain excursions. So you really have one ticket for the whole country of Switzerland. And right now, if you buy a 4-day pass, you will get 1 day for free. And if you buy an 8-day pass, which I recommend because then you get to, do more of the bungee jumping and you can do more things and so forth, you get actually 2 days for free. So this is one specific offer that we have right now. It's a great deal. It's a great ticket. And actually you can buy it until May 14th. So you have another 10 days to buy it. And the website is myswitzerland.com. So again, it runs until May 14th and the website is myswitzerland.com. And the travel period is between now and mid-November. So you have plenty of time to still then pick your travel dates.
I want to very quickly talk about Zurich and what are the wonderful things you can experience there. I've seen that there's some great art galleries and museums.
Yes, I live in Zurich, and I have to say I'm every weekend impressed and discovering the Kunsthaus, or then Dadaism was actually founded here in the very historic, beautiful old town of Zurich. So there are lots of, art museums, galleries. Many of them are free. And again, with this Swiss Travel Pass that I was telling you about, all these museums or many of these museums are actually free, and it's really fun to do it. You go and get inspired. You have coffee, you have cake, and afterwards you can even go for a dip in the lake here. Summer is coming, so the mood is very good here.
And then, of course, if you aren't going to Zurich, you can also go to St. Moritz or even Lucerne.
Exactly. St. Moritz is actually where I grew up, which is the canton of Graubünden. It's a nature paradise. You have beautiful mountains, and St. Moritz is also famous because it's where the famous Glacier Express or the Bernina Express, which are two of our most famous panoramic trains, are running or starting. So that's definitely a great choice. And from St. Moritz, you can go south into Italy, Tirano, or you can go all the way to Zermatt, which is really a fun trip. And then Lucerne is very romantic. Everybody likes Lucerne, the old town, the lake. You have mountains there, Mount Pilatus, Mount Rigi, Mount Titlis. So I can definitely highly recommend Lucerne as well. And it's just an hour train ride from Zurich. So also very easy, very convenient. Yeah.
Let's take a listen to a voice note that's come through.
To be honest with you, my favorite time of year in Switzerland is actually summer. It has the most beautiful summer season, so much to do.
Oh, I'm not sure what happened there.
It's really...
Let's try and play that correctly again.
To be honest with you, my favorite time of year in Switzerland is actually summer. It has the most beautiful summer season, so much to do. Mood. It's really my favorite time of year in Switzerland is.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, that voice note was cutting there, but you can hear that for some, they actually prefer being in Switzerland in summer, Pascal.
Yeah, I mean, I like all four seasons. You know, you will not have a bad time when you come to Switzerland. Definitely not. And another point I would like to highlight is that we have actually for you, in South Africa, we have daily flights on Swiss International Airlines directly into Zurich every day leaving, and then out of Cape Town into Zurich, depending on the month, up to 4 times a week. So it's actually also quite easy. You have a direct flight, you get a good night's sleep or watch 2 movies, and then you're already landing here in Zurich.
And of course, Pascal, Switzerland famous for chocolate treats. You can enjoy cheese and fondues and even more cheese. Or if you have the budget, go and get yourself a fancy watch. And that is a place that definitely one should put on their bucket list to travel to. Pascal Prinz, Swiss explorer. Thank you so much for joining us on today's travel feature.